The idea of abolishing the police is often presented as a response to injustice. Supporters argue that policing is structurally harmful and cannot be fixed. But today, I will argue the opposite. I argue that abolishing or defunding the police creates serious risks to public safety. And the evidence supports reform, not elimination. I will explain this through three ideas. The real problem we face, the deeper causes behind them, and why reform works better than abolishing. First, we need to talk about the reality of public safety. Violent crime still exists. Domestic violence still exists. Sexual assaulted and emergency situations still exist. According to research summarized by the National Situation of Justice, low income and minority communities experience higher rates of violent victimization. Those are the same communities that depend most on timely emergency response. When police presence is reduced, response times increase and protection decreases. So the problem is not that policing exists. The problem is how it functions. Critics often say policing it itself causes harms, but research shows the deeper issue is trust, not the extensions of police. A national survey by the Pew Research Center found that most Americans, including many people of color, support police reform but do not support abolishing the police. This tells us something important. People recognize problems, but they also recognize the need for some form of law enforcement. So if the issue is trust, the question becomes, can trust be rebuilt? Research suggests that illegitimacy is not fixed. A field experiment punished PUBMED Central showed that positive, respectful contact between police and community members significantly improved public attitude. This means distrust is not permanent. It is shaped by interaction, training, and accountability. If policing were inherently impossible to fix, those improvements would not exist. This needs an important conclusion. Change is possible. So what does evidence-based reform look like? According to the Illusion Criminal Justice Information Authority, many informs focus on use of force policies. Community policing and accountability systems, those reforms are designed to reduce harm without removing protection. This approach recognizes that policing needs limits, not removal. The Office of Junior Justice and Delinquency Prevention reviewed decades of research on community-oriented policing. Their findings show that community policing can reduce crime and improve cooperations. This directly challenges the idea that policing only creates harm. When done correctly, policing can support communities instead of controlling them. Finally, analyze from broken institutions shows that states are already making progress through reform, something important. We are not stuck. Removing police entirely risks creating gaps in safety before alternatives are fully prepared. Reform allows change without putting vulnerable communities at risk. Abolition asks us to remove our system before we have replacement. Reform asks us to improve our system while protecting those who rely on it. The evidence does not support eliminating policing. It supports better policing. The goal is not less safety. The goal is safer, fairer safety. Thank you for listening.